Ha ha! We're all gonna die, but look at Butterfingers there.
I'm amazed you've got this far.
I think the only way we've gotten this far is through the orcs.
People told me that we were insane to try this as a level 4 DCC game. Because it's like a level 9, I think. It's either 8 or 9.
I think it's 8 through 12 for the
Yeah,
progression.
so I think it's 8 in D&D.
Mm-hmm.
So they recommend basically dividing by 3 for DCC levels. So I was originally going to do it as a level 3, but then I decided, let's make it a bit more fair and make it a level 4. I mean, it's not really going to matter because once a giant hits you, you're fucked.
What's the thing? Yeah.
That's the problem. But you're playing it extremely well, I must say. We've only had one fatality, and that was last week, I think, and that was a hireling.
Yes.
You guys are doing amazingly well.
Yeah, but it certainly sounds bad.
It sounds very bad.
I don't see how we survive this, quite honestly.
Well, the same way you've survived thus far.
Sleep spells and flaming hands. That's how we're going to get through this, right, Tariki?
Can we build like a fortress out of the corpses of bugbears and stuff? And orcs?
You probably could if you got like a 1 second of downtime.
We need time.
Good thing I took all these necromancy spells. I'll just start reanimating bugbear corpses to fight the other bugbears.
Well, you guys turned a giant last time.
Yeah, that worked.
Do we do catch up or do you just want me to start?
Well, I think the catch up is we went into the hill giant place. We found our way downstairs. We got in a fight. A bugbear hit a gong. Everybody's coming in waves to kill us. Increasingly big and ugly waves. Now including fire giants, I believe, if I'm not very much mistaken.
How succinct. Okay, that'll do it. that pretty much sums it up.
Basically, all our characters did I remember to sign that will before we came over? I'm logged in. Here we go. Setting of the Hill Giant Chef. I'd rather be in that setting of the Hill Giant Chef.
Yeah.
It's got 2 Michelin stars.
You got to the kitchen and you ran away. So
We did. Was it the fact of the sheer numbers or that we didn't want to start killing giant women?
I think it was the sheer numbers.
Yeah.
I don't think you had any compunction about killing giant women we were
just outnumbered. We were outnumbered, so we figured being in the basement we'd be able to go around stealthy without running into so many enemies.
I am not holding back. I noticed that the 5e version of this dials back the monster numbers. So there's fewer of them. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably okay, but nah, what the hell?
Kids these days.
Yeah, we're going full on here.
Didn't I tell you after the end of the Village of Hamlet that the reason I had to convert it is because, like, for example, the giant rats you ran across, like, they would give you like 2 or 3 dozen. But under 5e, like, there's no way anybody would survive that. There's no way. The monsters are significantly more powerful on average than they used to be. First level characters used to be able to wade through 5, 6, or even 7 bugbears. No. 3 bugbears will kill them. So.
Yeah, these ones I figure I haven't trimmed down the numbers of monsters, but I am using DCC stats for them where I could find them. So they are more, they're fairer. So you are still in this cell block at the bottom of the Steading of the Hill Giant Chief. You have released a large number of orcs from captivity. Let me see, 48. You released 78 orcs. They have been aiding you battling the bugbear guards down here. Their number has since dwindled to 45. So their casualty rate has been quite high.
And we miss every one of them.
12 of them ran off to the west and then headed north. You can see where I've marked. Thank you. I've marked it with a circle. So 12 of them headed up there where you are also hearing the sounds of battle going on. So they've run into something in there. You, unfortunately, are all assembled here in this area. But for the time being, I'm going to tell you what else is going on here. Down here, there's orcs standing in pairs. Basically, they look like they've set up guard perimeters towards this end of the corridor. And at these intersections, they have started piling rocks here in order to kind of build a barricade between themselves and presumably these bugbears that are coming on down here. So they're trying to set up some kind of safe spot down around here. So there's like 6 orcs in total here. And then that leaves me with do the math. 12, that
Crap
is
ton.
30, 33, 27. So I think there are approximately 27 orcs in here battling 2 lines of 10 bugbears. So there are 20 bugbears here, led by a bugbear captain who's keeping to the rear. There are about another 10 bugbears in between these 2 doors here. These doors are now wide open, so you can see that they're coming from some area up here. So there's approximately 30 bugbears
Oh
here.
my gosh.
You got 27 poorly armed orcs against 20 heavily armed bugbears. They're probably not going to be able to hold that line for very long, but they're doing their damnedest to hold that line.
Love isn't always on time.
Mean, oh, God damn it. I keep walking into these. I just set them up. In the larger area to the north, where a couple of Rob's minions headed this way, a
Yeah, all of
couple
my
of
minions are up there.
Jariki's,
Yeah.
all of Jariki's minions are up here, where they encountered 2 bugbears one of them was ringing a gong here, and the other one was
Getting it on.
engaging with the orcs and the minions. I believe now this bugbear here was prone and is incapacitated, and this other one here is engaged with at least 1 orc and is no longer ringing the gong. However, the gong was ringing for quite a while.
Mhm.
The gong has caused activity above you. You can hear the heavy pounding of many, many heavy feet somewhere above you. There's dirt and debris raining down from the ceiling above you. So there's quite a commotion going on upstairs. So it would appear that the Steading has been alerted to a commotion down below. Meanwhile, why don't we just get to the fire giants? You guys are all at this southwest intersection, basically. So you're all in this general area here, and coming up this way, there are 2 very large fire giants. Both of them are armed with swords. One of them is carrying a flaming sword, and the first giant has just started to peek its head around the corner and has seen Tico and Harvey so far. We do have, we go on the positive stuff. There's a dead hill giant that you managed to blind and hobble and then kill. And there is another hill giant somewhere down in this area who can't go anywhere near you and is out of danger. So your immediate danger right now appears to be coming from these 2 fire giants and possibly these 20 bugbears. This line of 20 some orcs is going to be no match, although they're going to give it a try. Okay, take it away.
Should we try to flee?
I don't think we can make it out. The way
Right,
out is
'cause
going to be
if-
going through a whole bunch more
right.
giants,
Yeah.
and then we'll be trapped between 2.
What if we like charge through their makeshift barricade before they finish it and just try to run this way and see if it gets us somewhere? I don't know. Like it seems like if all of upstairs is coming down, we're just screwed.
But I think we should kill these fire giants while we can.
Let's see what we can do.
All right.
Okay, let's get some
We can
initiative.
roll initiative again. Okay. So that banish spell that I cast last week, if for whatever reason that creature is forced to within 120 feet of Tico, he's going to take 1d12 plus 4 damage. So if that matters,
Just remind me, please.
Ooh, 17 for I briefly it kind of faded here when I printed it. It looked like cilantro, but it's actually quattro.
cilantro.
That's what these hill giants are going to be serving us with at dinner.
I mean, if they know how to flavor things correctly, but
Well,
giants, do they? I'm a little suspicious.
All right, can you give me your? I'll just go through here. Jariki,
10.
Hamanig,
20. The only high roll I'm
Ooh.
going to make all night.
Yeah.
Don't say that.
Ruben,
9.
9. Yep.
Quattro has a 17.
Tico's a 4.
Tico is a 4, and Harvey.
15. 1-5.
The first fire giant rolled a 26.
Oh, what?
Good,
Yeah.
good.
Hamanig got a 20. Quattro got a 17. Harvey got a 15. The second fire giant only managed a 15, rolling
He's
2d24.
doomed.
2d24s. See, you can roll poorly. Jariki a 10. Ruben a 9. Tico a 4. And I should also roll for the bugbears and orcs. Okay, looming out of this passage to the southwest comes the first of these fire giants.
He don't look so bad.
Skin is ash gray and black. Its eyes are flaming red, and its hair is a bright flaming red. It stands approximately 16 feet in height, dragging its massive sword along the ground. It looms out of the passageway to the southwest, stands up, and what's it gonna do?
I think it's an illusion. I'm not too worried.
It's going to laugh and tell a joke.
It grabs a hunk of stone from the wall to the side and hurls it down the passageway. It goes whizzing past your heads and crashing into the orc's barricade midway down the hall.
Airball. Airball.
And it is going to do, wow, inflicting 15 damage
Jeez.
to one of the orcs, killing it instantly.
Oh.
It then looks at your group and it will have a go at. Okay, it's going to be Tico.
Okay.
You got minions?
Yes, but they're at range.
Oh, okay, they're at range. That's not really going to matter to him. But okay, he's going to go for Tico, bringing in this sword. That's a 22. That's a 44.
Miss.
It's a 44. And it's also a crit.
Okay, I'm gonna use the blessing of my god to bring my AC to 45 and negate the crit.
What?
No,
Nice.
I can't do that.
That would be
I only
awesome.
wish I could. All right. That's gonna.
That would be very, very awesome. Okay, and it's going to be.
Oh god.
Oh Christ! Say your prayers here.
17 hit points.
33 hit points of slashing, burning, giant sword damage.
Okay. So, did you ever deal with massive damage rules or anything like that? It's like, is there any hope of Tico not just dying right away?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
We're not going to have instant death here. No, no, no.
Fair enough. Okay.
That's for hirelings and orcs.
Okay.
All right. Beat that, ham and egg. You're up.
All right. I mean, he's right in my face, essentially, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Didn't you hit one of these guys with your hand axe last week and do 10 hit points of damage to it?
That was Ruben. Hamadig did the blinding. That was literally the one and only thing he accomplished.
Oh,
Right.
okay.
So
The other
16
guy.
foot tall, huh? So Hamadig is gonna chop out this guy's Achilles tendon, and that'll cause him a lot of pain and essentially hobble him to the floor. Is the idea?
All right. Go for it.
It's gonna work first time. Oof, 13. Yep. Still can't roll above a 10 when it matters.
13's not going to hit.
Yep. Shield bash.
You need a 17 to hit these.
Jiminy. Yeah, I don't have nearly enough luck to burn for that. So, well, we'll try and bash him. We'll hit him in the knee, which hopefully will cause him to stumble. I'm sure it's going to work this time. Oh my god, there's the 5 again. Yep.
Oh boy.
It's just a continuation. More of the same.
All right. Sorry
Why am I here?
for atmosphere.
Oh, Okay.
For moral support,
Oh,
we're going to go in with the bugbears. The bugbear line presses in to the orcs. Oh, Jeff. Pathetic. Okay, they only managed to inflict one orc casualty. Quattro's up.
Okay, so I'm looking at the map here. Could Quattro have ducked over here to try to backstab the fire giant that just came out and threw the rock and slashed the slashiness?
I would say absolutely yes, because these things are like towering over you, so it would be quite easy
Yeah.
to, especially for a
Okay.
sneaky thief.
Sneaky thief, yeah. Okay, so he is trying to backstab. Says it's a +8 d20, and
+2.
it's going to be his longsword, just a +2. So +10 total, I'm seeing.
Mhm.
21?
Yes, that hits.
That hits. Okay.
That's a good solid hit.
Okay, so here's my base damage of 2.
Okay.
Good. And then crit table with a d16. Any pluses on that?
Nope.
Okay, d16. I don't have the crit table open in
I
front
gotcha.
of me. Figured. That's an ocho.
An ocho. Strike cuts a line down foe's face. They are blinded by blood for 1d4 rounds.
Nice.
nice.
So why don't you roll a d4?
Okay. D4, make that 4 rounds.
Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Damon, you're the hot hand, so you
Yeah.
can.
So
you
are
do
Quattro's
this.
minions here, or like where are they exactly?
I think they're with us down here. My minions are up in
They're
that room to the
yeah,
north.
they are here. They're here in the
I'll be
melee.
honest, I don't think the minions are really going to be any good at fighting fire giants. Is it alright if I run them off to either fight bugbears or up into the north to help out your minions?
Sounds good. It'll take a while to get up to the north. Do they have ranged weapons? Can they get into the this scrum here and shoot at bugbears?
What do they have? No,
Um,
none of them do. But it
hmm.
still seems like 3 more bodies fighting bugbears is better. Maybe following those dozen orcs over there. That's a good idea. I will run them up
It's
this way.
a fact-finding mission.
Oh, and see what
Yeah.
they're doing. Oh, what's going on up there? Okay.
Yeah, because there are orcs that went that way. Let's see what's going on that way with them.
Oh, okay. So they're heading up that way.
That's the Drow cavalry detachment up there.
You don't know that.
Why not?
We can't talk about the drow yet. They're the surprise
I
villain.
know they're not for 3 more modules. So
Yeah, we have to wait till we get to the next year. We'll get to them. Okay, so you get up here and you see these 12 orcs full on tearing into 2 rather scared and disheveled and overpowered bugbear guards.
Excellent.
That's what's going on there.
Okay.
That's your move. I don't know. We're gonna let them attack?
Can they pile on?
Sure.
All right.
Just give me a roll for them.
I think that's d20 plus 1. Okay, so one's a d20 plus 1 and the others are d20s. Here we go. So here comes Naught. To hit? No, look, I can't roll good for them either. 8. And then here's Nada. Jesus.
1.
Okay,
Oh, that's a
1.
crit table.
That's a fumble.
Oh.
Let's get all these out of the way so that Hamadig doesn't roll them.
Alright.
Good.
Yeah, but I'm still. I mean, I should look up in the chat, but I don't know how many dice rolls I've done in a row that have been 8 or lower. Like, I don't think I've rolled above an 8 ever.
Change your equation, man.
There's no equation.
Well, yeah, there is. You could do d6 plus d14 or whatever it is.
No,
plus
you have you noticed? I'm not even doing that.
Well, I know.
D200.
Are you?
Yeah.
Well, that would give a bell curve too. That would be cheating.
Okay, so wait for the
one
crit.
more.
But if you sneak
Oh,
a D200 in there,
I think did you roll 3 attacks?
Well, I have a third one coming from a different guy, but do we want to resolve the fumble?
Roll a d4.
Oh, d4. Okay.
One. Everybody laughs at you. Your incompetent blow makes you the laughing stock of the party, but otherwise causes no damage.
we're all gonna die. But look at Butterfingers there.
That could have been worse. All right, one final minion. None. Oh,
Hey!
a high roll. 18 it
18.
is.
Oh, 18 hits easily.
Okay, it's got a knife. Stabby stab goes the knife for a point, a whole point.
Yes.
Narrate
We'll
the
take it.
kill.
Oh, are you kidding me? So, Nada tripped and fell, and this guy was laughing and had to kind of leap to the side. And as he did so, he was swinging his right arm with the knife wildly and managed to Stab the poor bugbear right in the neck. Everybody laughs together at the kill.
That bugbear guard falls, and the orcs swarm to this area, rip the door off its hinges, and add 48 delighted and ready to fight orcs to their numbers.
Jeez.
So now there are 60 orcs here.
Oh,
Keep
so I
track
keep
of that.
meaning to ask, did you guys ever play the old Pools of Radiance D&D PC game, like the
Oh.
original one?
A little bit, a long time ago.
Secrets
Not
of the
all of it.
Silver Blades was the only one I played.
So at Pools of Radiance, the curse was, it was fine, but sometimes if you went into a tavern and it randomly decided there was a tavern brawl, there'd be like 80 guys on each side, and it ran them one at a time, and you were certainly going to die. Like,
Oh,
just by
wow.
this total random event where insanely huge mobs were in a tavern brawl to the death. This is what I'm feeling like in here.
Yeah, it does feel.
There's
It
a lot
does
to be
seem like
said
that.
for insanely large brawls. They're difficult to run, but they're fun.
Oh, yeah.
Where are we? Speaking of insanely large brawls, Harvey is up.
Oh God. Okay. Seeing Tico go down, he's gonna try and do his best to do some
Okay,
damage.
there is only one fire giant here. The other one is
Yeah.
still back in the tunnel. This one has been blinded. He's it is injured. So
Okay. So I think blinded is +2 to the attack. So we'll
yes.
roll
Oh, actually,
for-
before you keep your roll there, but before you announce that, I forgot the crit from my giant attack on you,
yeah.
and it was a crushing blow, and the attack inflicted 3 extra points of damage,
That's
Oh.
36.
and the character's spine is compressed, so your
Oh.
PC permanently has lost
Nice.
4 inches of height.
What? That's insane.
What's DCC?
Awesome. Yeah.
That's
That's what the tables are for.
the joy of tables.
Also, he sees like stars and little birds like floating around his head.
No, it doesn't have that. It doesn't have a.
Okay.
I'm surprised there isn't a table for that. I mean, this game has a table for mustaches. So anyway, where are we, Harvey?
So I would go for a tripping attack, and I rolled 19. to
Oh,
hit.
that will hit.
Okay. So I got 4 on the deed. So he'll have to make a reflex save of 19 or be knocked prone.
He rolled a 24, unfortunately.
That's fine.
Oh, 7. He fails.
Oh, okay.
He rolled a 2.
So that's 13 hit points of damage.
Oh my god. All right, yeah. And you tripped him?
Yes, so he is knocked prone.
Yeah, he has fallen blind and prone to the ground. So I don't know. Does that give you a +4 on your next attack?
I guess that's kind of how that would work.
That's
We'll
up
take
to
it.
me, but I'm gonna say
Yeah.
yes. Harvey got any?
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I got 2 of the minions with arrows. I'm just gonna try and soak this guy as much as possible. One of them rolled an 18
An 18 hits.
for 5 hit points of the damage.
Okay. That it?
Yeah. I guess they're gonna try and they're just gonna kind of stay within range, kind of on this corner to see if they can look down that way and see if anybody comes down here.
Okay. The other fire giant is up. The corridor shakes, and you see part of it collapse as it grabs a boulder from the ceiling above it and hurls it into your group. Let me see. What's this gonna be? Oh, Jesus, that's gonna be a crit again.
Oh
Jeez.
God.
That is, what is it going to be? Well, it's 30. It's 30 for the roll, and it's a 20. It's a 22, which is in his crit range. Crit range is 20 to 24. But what's it going to hit?
So that was coming down the hall. Okay.
Yeah. It's going to be a 3. Oh, shit, that's going to be Harvey.
Yep.
Okay, and this is going to do 15 points of crushing damage.
Okay, that's it with the crit and everything.
Oh, and that is not with the crit. I am sorry.
You
It's
had to
okay.
open your big mouth. Your big, honest mouth.
We gotta play by the rules on this one. I'm actually curious to see if I can survive this one.
the same one. It's a crushing blow. 4 additional hit points of damage.
Okay.
And Harvey's spine is compressed. And he loses a permanent 1 inch of height.
Okay. Still up.
Well, sort of. You're 1 inch less up.
Oh.
The giant grabs another boulder from the walls. More of the tunnel begins to collapse. He hurls it towards the group.
Has he thought that this is maybe a mistake? It's going to collapse it on top of him.
This is going to be a 20. It's not a natural 20. And where is it going? Going to hit Quattro.
Oh no, not Quattro.
It's going to hit Quattro for 15 point damage.
That will kill Quattro.
Well, it just puts him down. He's not dead yet.
Okay, it'll take him down.
Okay, orcs. Orcs. They take down over here 3 of the bugbear guards, bringing their number down to 17. And then over in the Western theater of war, they kill 4 bugbear guards, but there's only 1. So they rend him asunder. And they again rush down the corridors to the cells, releasing 40 more orc laborers.
Wow.
There are now 100 orcs.
Oh, get them out and get them fighting.
So there are 100 orcs in there. That is the orcs' turn over. These ones down here manning the barricades. That's all they're going to do. They're just manning the barricades. Jiriki is up finally. Thank you for your patience.
Man, I don't know. I guess we'll try to finish off this fire giant that's taken all the hits.
Yep.
With the... Screw it, he's charging with the long sword. Hack and slash. D20 plus 3.
Have you tried slashing and hacking?
Why not? For 17?
Yeah.
Oh, just what you need.
Nice. So D8 plus 1 for 5.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this giant's in a bad way. His fire is diminishing.
Oh, I like it.
Do you have any minions, Rob?
Yeah, they're up in the room to the north. Now, did you say they had finished off the last ones there?
There was still 1 bugbear here.
Oh, the gong guy? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
Get it on.
Time for the gong show.
Simon with his pitchfork and a -1. D20 -1. Ooh, for 17.
Oh, that
Jesus.
hit. Yes.
That's embarrassing that
Congratulations.
first try you can roll better than my characters with money bonuses.
D8
Makes me mad.
-1
So mad.
for 4 damage.
Oh, narrate the kill.
Yes.
He stabs him with the pitchfork fatally.
Oh,
So my other 3 minions, I've got all my minions are still alive because they ran into, I guess, a less deadly zone. Oh, you know what? They're gonna charge through this door and hit this bugbear line from behind. Hopefully. So they're charging to the south.
Smart.
Oh wow.
SMRT.
Okay. That is ambitious. I'm going to say
I mean, how many
aided by
more?
orcs.
Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully, orcs will charge in with
Aided
them.
by orcs, you manage to break in this door, and here there are 9 bugbears here.
Oh, jeez.
Just like back waiting to take their spot up front.
Actually, there are not, because 3 bugbears were killed in the line, which means that 3 more would have been brought forward. There are 6 bugbears here.
Jesus. Can they attack this turn, or was the whole turn just taking the door down?
You can attack, and would also say that you have the element of surprise here.
Okay. What does that mean in terms of game? Is that a plus or?
Well, normally it would give you like a
Or
free
advantage?
initiative turn, but I'm just going to give you, I'm going to give you advantage on these.
Okay, so Mary's D20 plus 1. And another D20 plus 1, because that was an 8. 16
16 hits.
for 3 damage. Morgan charges through with dagger, D20 plus 1 for a 20. I'll roll, since I have advantage, I could get a crit, I guess. It's not rolled. There we go. So 19. Okay, so straight up hit for a D4 plus 1. They're attacking the same one for 3 more.
Okay.
And Tiamak with a staff, just a straight up D20 4 with advantage. 17.
Very nice.
For a D4. 2. So I'll just plump,
All right,
plump,
now,
plump on this guy.
Give it to you. I'll give it to you. Narrate the kill.
Right.
Okay, just the bugbear barely has time to turn around when the three of them just charge in, and he can't even get his defenses up as they pummel, stab, and pummel.
All right. You're down to, what, 5 bugbears there.
And the remaining 5 bugbears are so intimidated that they fail their morale check and cast their arms down and surrender.
Ruben is up.
Damn.
Okay. So there's a fire giant, right?
There is a fire giant. There's a blind fire giant.
And it needs killing, right?
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Okay. Is it on the ground yet?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Does that give you a bonus to hit? Or how does that
Yes,
work?
it does. And it's also blind. I believe you have a +4 bonus to hit.
Okay. We're going to crush its larynx with. Actually, we're just gonna. Oh, that's right. Ruben's got a sword. Never mind that. We're gonna stab it directly in the gut. We're gonna just open its guts up like a tauntaun.
Lovely.
Yep. And we thought they smelled bad on the outside. Are you fucking kidding me?
With your +4, that's a 17.
Oh, I rolled a D5. Oh, I actually rolled it incorrectly.
Yeah, you did.
Hold on.
So it's D20 plus 1d6 plus your strength.
D20 plus
plus 4.
D6 plus 5. Not D5.
Oh, okay.
That's more better.
26 total. Nice.
There's a
Oh,
hit.
yeah. That
Finally. Okay. 8 plus 5. Yep. 11.
Very,
Yay, for
very,
kill.
very good. This
Is
thing
it gutted?
This thing is almost gutted.
Oh.
Perhaps you could shield bash it
I was going to say, perhaps the shield bash into the same wound.
Oof.
with a +4 again.
Plus 5, in this case, because the strength.
You didn't do it
I
right.
didn't do it right again. 15.
You are too short. You want to burn some luck?
Oh my gosh. If I burn more luck, Ruben goes into the negatives. I don't think I can do that. So no, we're gonna probably need luck for later. I can't burn it all right now. All right.
All right. Well played, however.
It still worked.
Chico is up.
So Tico's bleeding out. The only
Chico's
way,
bleeding out. Okay, I'm sorry.
and I guess on his turn, one of the archers is going to remember. Oh fuck, he's bleeding out. And comes running up to see if he can flip him over. And so recovering the body. If we can flip the body, the dead character may make a luck check when the body is rolled over. So on a successful check, the dead character was badly injured but not permanently killed. And I think I would come back up with 1 hit point.
Yep.
So luck check, I have to roll under my luck score. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
The larger number, yeah.
Okay. My luck is 12. I rolled a
not bad.
1.
All right.
So Tico's back up.
The first fire giant is up, but he's not doing anything. He could get out of his prone state, but he's in way too bad a shape. He is going to remain prone. Ham and Egg is up.
Hey, so Ham and Egg is gonna try and finish off that stupid giant, and he's got the hammer. So the hammer is gonna go on that neck and crush it, like Judge Dredd did in the movie Dredd. It's gonna look amazing. Is this a +4
Yes.
or no? Okay.
Oh, come on, man.
Okay, well, I still have a shield. Same thing. I have never had such a string of bad luck as this. I know I keep saying it, but like
13
this is
total.
ridiculous.
13.
Oh my god, and that's another 2 rolled.
Oh,
No, but a
wow.
6 in the DC. 14 hits, right?
14 does not hit.
Okay.
Do you have your +4?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, you do have the +4? D4?
That's
Yeah,
factored in.
that's
to
a
his
plus
Ham and
bonus.
Egg.
It's factored in.
And I don't know how in attacks over 2 sessions, Ham and Egg has hit exactly once.
All right. Bugbears. The first line gonna hit into the orcs here. They kill 6 orcs. Then back here, we still have 4 of them. There's 4 left, right?
I think it
Said
was
there were
5.
I said there were 5, but they killed 1. Okay, you got 3 minions here, Rob.
Up here, yeah.
Okay, these bugbears here.
And I've got
For-
some orcs in with me, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so how many orcs do you have? We're gonna say
Well,
3.
I mean, realistically, I assume like 3 might fit. Yeah.
Yeah, let's say 3. First one is going to hit an orc. The orcs are really not up to much at all, are they? 13. Oh, that is 17. That hits.
Yep.
And that is going to do. I'm just saying it's going to kill that orc. That is going to kill that
Yeah.
orc. The second guard is going for an orc. That's a nat 20. That's going to kill that orc. Third guard is going for. It's going to be Hireling 3.
Hey,
Who's that going to be?
Tiamat.
Okay, and it is going to be a 4. That's not going to hit.
That's not going to hit.
Nope. Then the final bugbear 4. It's going to go for the last orc. That is a 17. That's going to hit. That orc is dead. But that is the end of that turn for those bugbears. Quattro is up, unless he's down.
He's down.
Okay.
See, can one of his minions try to
Flip the
get to
body?
him and
Oh yeah,
flip him? Yeah.
I would say yes.
Okay, his luck is 10. On a d20. A 2.
There you go. All right.
Okay, he springs back up and starts stabbing.
You're at 1 hit point, and you
Yeah.
get -4 to all your rolls.
Yep.
And plus, you
Okay.
get a permanent injury.
Oh.
Harvey is up.
So, seeing Tico get up, he's just gonna try and finish off this dang old, big old boy. So, all right, let's see here. No, he rolled a 2. That's not gonna do it. So, that's that. So he's gonna scream. He's gonna scream at the big fire giant.
Are you sure you didn't take Hamanig's die?
No, this is my die. This is
Any-
specifically mine.
Any
Yeah.
minions?
Yeah, the minion seeing that is gonna see if he can kill Steel with a 19.
19 hits.
For, so 7 hit points of damage.
Okay, well, this giant had 4 hit points left, so you may narrate the kill.
He's just gonna shoot it right past Harvey, like where he hit. He's just kind of fuming and screaming, and then this arrow just scoots in just enough, and then kills the damn thing. And he's just gonna wave at him, like, I got him. Nice.
Damon should still be rolling for Quattro's minions, right?
Yeah. Now he's
The
with
ones who one of them stayed behind to help to save Quattro, but
Oh,
No. Oh, is that what we did? We sent one back. Oh, because I had sent all 3 up.
yeah, oh yeah. Okay, could somebody else's minion have saved Quattro then? Does anybody have any left?
So if you want to do that, I will just take that attack back.
No.
I was allowing his minions to make it back to him.
Oh,
Okay, so just one of them. All right,
or all of them? Can we keep them all together?
No,
so
all
that's
of them
probably smart.
if you
Yeah,
want.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay. So now they're all back here.
right. Because I figure their work up north is done. So,
Well, that's
Oh,
true
okay.
because there's nobody to fight there. There's just the orcs.
No.
getting out.
Well, so they already know they can't get in this way. So I'm gonna go ahead and send them. I'm gonna start running them up and around this way to go see what's going on with the gong area and to help out those minions, not knowing everything that's happened. So up here is where they're gonna run.
okay,
They're not fighting no giant, that's for sure.
okay, and then we did Harvey, who killed that giant.
The minion killed the giant.
The minion killed the giant. Fire giant number 2.
Morale check. And we can just kill this friend right in front of him.
Yeah, it's you really want me to make a morale check on him?
I don't know. No, probably not.
Hey, you know what? Fuck it. Let's do a morale check. Sure. Roll a d24 on his morale check. He takes a d24 for everything, so
I don't know if a fire giant would really. I mean, unless he just he doesn't want to be killed by like these puny humans like his buddy just was, and elves and whatnot.
There's a bunch of orcs running around too.
Yeah, there's an orc tidal wave coming. That's true.
No. The fire giant, seeing its comrade fall, turns and begins to head back down the corridor.
Okay, let's chase it.
The orcs come streaming out of here. These orcs here. Okay, I'm going to say some of them, let's say about 30 of them, make their way down here to land back up to these. They attack the bugbear line. Wow. And they take down 8 of these bugbears.
Wow.
Nice.
So, yes, they take in 8 of these bugbears and the line collapses. So now we have, let me see, how many bugbears do we have here? I believe there are only 6 bugbears left in there. And their bugbear captain, who are now
That's good.
massively overwhelmed. So yes, so now there's just orcs running everywhere here. There's still just chaos at this point. Jiriki is up.
Okay, so the fire giant is running away. There's nobody really to fight over in the west here. Okay, can I dash over to this door and get a shot at a bugbear with the arrow? Oh, with the bow?
Sure.
Okay.
Bugbear or bugbear captain? Who would you like to take?
Well, the bugbear
Ooh.
captain, of course. D20 plus 2. 16? He might be better armored.
No, 16 hits.
Nice. Okay, but that's just a D6 for 2.
All right. Well, it all counts.
It does. Every hit point's a good hit point.
Okay, and then my minions are in that room to the north of where I just took that shot. And let's see. Ooh, and Simon can come in. The fourth one can come in now because one was finishing off the gong guy up north, and the other 3 came in. So he can come in and reinforce here. I don't know if more orcs are coming in. So they are going to start laying about them, trying to take out some of these bugbears. Simon, he's the D20 minus 1 for 12. I assume that's a miss.
That's a miss.
And it's not that close. Okay, Miri, D20 plus 1 with a staff for 4. I'm assuming advantage is gone. They're no longer surprised, obviously.
No.
D20 plus 1 for Morgan with a dagger. 10. Wow, their momentum really is gone. Tiamat. Straight up D20 with a staff. Ouch, for a 5.
All
Okay,
right.
well, they had their moment.
Failures all around. Okay, Ruben is up.
All right. There's still the fire giant, right? The other one ran away, but there's still the one, right?
No.
No.
Oh,
This one's dead, yeah.
that one is dead. Okay.
That's why
And
the
there's
other
over
one
here-
ran away.
And there's bugbears over here, but they're being battled. Can Ruben get over here and throw axes at bugbears?
Sure.
Okay, we're gonna throw an axe.
There's nice high ceilings. I feel like that's helping us here with these ranged attacks.
Right. Agility is the bonus for this, so no bonus for that then. Okay. 17 for a headshot.
Hey!
17 hits.
All right. Damage is
Is this the captain or just the bugbear?
captain, if we can identify
All
it.
right.
6 points.
Oh, yeah. Very nice. Very nice. He's still standing, but he's very bloodied.
That's what we like to hear. Okay. That was the ranged attack.
Okay. Chico?
He's going to lay on hands on himself. Oh no! No! It's a 1. He rolls disapproval.
Oh, great. Disapproval. I
This
like
is the first
disapproval.
time I've dealt with this. I must roll on the table.
What kind of crap god do you serve? I'm
Uh,
gonna heal
ooh.
myself from the borderline of death. Oh, and I'm an inch shorter. No, I'm not down with that, minion.
Okay, so I think I just roll 1d4. Okay, here we go. 2. I must pray for forgiveness immediately. I must spend at least 1 hour in prayer beginning as soon as I'm able. Failure to finish
Busy
the
here,
full hour of
God.
prayers within the next 120 minutes is looked upon unfavorably, incurring a -1 penalty to all spell checks until they complete the full hour. All right, so looks like I'm taking the -1 penalty. Okay, got it.
Has Tico got minions?
I'm just gonna have him go on Harvey's turn. But
Okay.
Yeah. Can we see anything down at the end of the hallway? Is it lit at all?
It is. I'm going to assume that you can make it down here now. So,
Kind of go to like there.
yep. It's a large area. Seems to contain various implements for torturing prisoners, large and small. You see an Iron Maiden, 2 racks, thumb screws, iron boots, chains, whips, branding irons, strapados, etc.
Rapidos.
I don't know what strapados are. A fire in the center of the room gives it all a hellish light. Behind the large rack to the north stands a cowering hill giant.
Oh, that's where they are. Okay. So they're gonna take if it's the same one, it's gonna be D12 plus 4 for a total of 16 hit points of arcane damage.
Ouch. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, it's hurting. Let me see where the so many
Oh,
monsters to keep track of. So many freaking monsters to keep
I
track
thought
of.
that one was untouched, but
Where
I
was
looked
yeah.
up. I looked up the Strapado. It's pretty bad.
Oh, it is. Okay.
Don't try this at
All right.
home, kids.
Okay. Hey, you've done a lot of damage to him. So okay, is Ham and Egg up then?
All right, Hamburg is going to follow his brother and try and take some pot shots at a bugbear.
Okay.
What could go wrong? He's got a bow, short bow. Surely he's going to be. He can kill off the bugbear
Captain.
leader, who is I think still standing, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay, this is going to be a shot to the eye. It worked so well the first time.
oh, is that precision shot?
Yeah.
Or do you want to make it a blinding attack?
I guess
Because this is
they're the same
the
thing as
deed
far
you're
as I'm
declaring.
concerned.
Precision shot. Oh, you can
It's
do
ham and
extra
eggs,
damage.
and he's rocking the sure shot.
All right.
I'll take the blinding.
Okay.
Oh, a hit! A palpable hit! He should stick with the bow.
Okay, and that was a 5 on the blinding attack. Completely blinded for 1d4 rounds. They flail about with wild attacks, suffering a -8 penalty to attack rolls and can move only in a random direction at half speed.
Plus 6 points of damage.
Oh, they're right to kill.
Oh well, the skull is cracked. Some brains burst out. It's awesome.
All right. Seeing the captain fall to the floor, the bugbear just flee in panic. They drop their weapons and they just start to run from the orcs who just take pot shots at them. So the bugbears are completely overwhelmed in this area. It is now the bugbear's turn. They are basically trying to escape. They are carrying no weapons. They are being pursued by orcs, and of course, they are being headed off by Rob's minions here.
And a few more orcs.
And a few more orcs.
Are they going to go for this doorway here?
And Quattro's minions are getting up that way.
Oh, they're just trying to flee. So, and Quattro is up.
Okay, so he's at 1 hit point with minuses. I assume he's staggering just back over toward the action here. I don't think he has any capacity to heal himself or anything like that.
Nope.
Yeah, he's not. I'm not going to throw him into chaos here. So no, he's going to kind of form up with the team here and try to stop bleeding.
Okay. Harvey is up. Unless you have minions, sorry.
So Quattro's minions, they can run all the way
you got
around
Quattro's
and
minions.
probably make it to the door here, I would imagine, to help also aid in the cutting off of bugbear escape.
Okay.
That was the plan, was to get him up here. So they get here, I assume they're hearing all the commotion, and then they run to here.
Okay. Harvey is up.
So there's nobody to fight right now, is there? Or I guess just the
No.
cowering hill giant over there and the fleeing bugbears.
No.
Yeah, there's the fleeing fire giant, there's fleeing bugbears, there's general chaos.
The bugbear. None of the bugbears are coming down and around. They're all going back through the way they came.
Yeah, there's just way too many. They're just overwhelmed by orcs here who are just picking them off in droves here. Well, they've just taken out another 6 of them. So there's only about 3 bugbears left at this point.
Oh,
Okay.
hopefully they won't last long.
So then I guess Harvey's gonna yell back to Tico, "Get your ass over here!" And him and the minions are gonna try and make a break to try and cut down that hallway and see what the heck's down over here to try and figure out where we can go.
Okay. Managed to scramble over the barricade, and you can see down here quite a ways. You can see that there's another pile of rubble down here. More orcs have decided to have come down here, and they're piling stones up against this door. There seems to be a door midway down here that they're piling stones up. Then this corridor here seems to head off to the northeast.
Okay.
And then the corridor, you notice that it seems to give way from constructed blocks and stone to it seems to be giving way to a natural cavern at the end here.
Oh.
There's a big old dungeon down here.
Then yeah, Harvey's just gonna yell back, "Everybody get the hell out there!" And that's his turn.
Ham and Egg is concerned, we're going to be trapping ourselves.
That's
Oh, we're
fine.
already trapped.
Gary Gygax wouldn't do that.
Of course he wouldn't.
Okay. I am going to say that you are now out of combat.
Initiative. Okay, so Jariki, with his competent languages, is going to ask any orcs near him, is there another way out of here from the basement, apart from going back up the main stairs?
We only know the stairs.
Fuck, stupid orcs, you suck.
Tell them that.
I don't say that.
We must meet our brothers and sisters in the northern caverns. Then we will take over the upper levels and overwhelm the giants.
Can you make sure your brothers and sisters don't attack us if we come with you? Explain that we have helped you?
They will know that you are friends. You have proved yourselves well.
All right, what do you think, guys? Which way to the northern caverns?
North.
But I mean, is it like this corridor here, or is it like way up north through the room here? Is it like it's the spot we just discovered here?
Well, we could try going that way if they.
Give me a minute.
Like, all right.
I'm assuming Ham and Egg and Rumen are still smelling treasure.
Oh, yeah.
Keen to track that scent down.
Still 100 orcs running around.
I love it. 100 orcs.
The thing is about orcs is when they say north, they mean south. They're weird that way because the orcish for north. So as everybody.
Well, yeah, because they
knows,
have a reverse polarity magnetism sense. Yeah, that makes
Right.
this
sense.
is true.
Good
Yeah.
coverage. Way to cover it.
Of course, in Canada, the whole thing is reversed.
They point to the southern passageways where you can see more orc guards. There just seem to be more of them down there. So that's what's going on here. You are hearing quite a commotion still above you.
Yeah, I don't think we're getting out going up the normal
You
stairs.
can hear muffled voices shouting, and there's dirt and debris raining down from the ceiling above you.
Oh, let's try and go muster the rest of the orc army. This is technically the plan.
Yeah, I think that's the best plan. Let's do it.
So
You stay there. You don't want to explore anything. You don't want to loot bodies.
Oh, I guess.
This is the first time you've actually had downtime in 4 sessions.
Oh, I mean, again, so like when I asked if Rupin and Ham and Egg smelled treasure, and you just said yes, I thought maybe you would like.
Oh,
is it near?
Oh,
Because they can track it. They can literally find it.
Okay,
You want-
on the ham and egg on the dead fire giant finds a pouch containing 40 gold pieces.
That's the ticket. Right.
So you've also got like a bugbear captain. Let me see.
This trip's paying for itself already.
Yeah. The best part about being a dwarf, in my opinion, is just instant treasure sense. Give me that. Give us the valuables. We know where it is.
The bugbear captain has 80 copper pieces and 40 silver pieces hidden in a pouch under his arm.
Oh, well, Ruben can take that while Ham and Egg was getting the gold off the giant.
The bugbears themselves, his lieutenants, they all had bastard swords, and they all have, let's say all in all, you get about 300 copper pieces off these.
Okay. That's a good haul.
Then the hill giant is wearing a gold chain set with a fire opal worth approximately 20 gold pieces.
Okay,
Oh,
noted.
then we'll let them know that there's a cowering hill giant down that way too.
Which is this area here. Basically, the walls are lit with torches and braziers. There's hides and skins on the walls and floor, straw and similar litter mounted for bedding, few stools and small crates, boxes for their worthless personal belongings, and tables with scraps of food, odds and ends, and eating utensils. Really nothing of any real value.
Do we want to go anywhere else or just head south?
We got some treasure. We can head south. We can do it.
Okay. So let's kind of get down here.
Okay, you get past this barricade here where these orcs are piling up rocks against this door.
Yeah.
And heading down south. Again, the carved stone passageway gives way to a large natural cavern. This place appears to be part of a large area of natural caves and caverns. Inhabiting this cave are 78 escaped orc slaves,
Oh wow.
rebels against the hill giant, for whom this place is a sanctuary. The orcs are well armed with clubs, axes, daggers, and various cast off weapons. 3 of them appear to be leaders. There are about a dozen guards, and then 63 others. Okay.
We have freed dozens of your brethren.
I think I'm the only one. Well,
Oh yeah,
I
you
think
can
I'm the
you're
only one who can
one.
talk to them.
Yeah,
Sorry.
yeah, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
But I will say roughly that we've freed many. I don't know what kind of numbers orcs. Fives and fives and fives of your brethren. And we will help lead you to freedom from the horrible hill giants.
Yeah, some of the orcs that have followed you down here confirm your story to the leaders, who, of course, have heard all of the commotion. And one of them says, "They speak the truth. They have freed our brethren and sistren. Now we must rise up and strike down the giants." And a whole big, there's just chanting and roaring going around because now all of the other orcs have basically filed in behind you here. So there's like close to 200 orcs down here in this massive cavern. They offer you food supplemented by some edible fungus that they have been surviving on down here, and also aid you with water and tell you that this place is safe and you may rest here if need be. And they will set up barricades and endeavor to hold off the giants as long as they can.
So can we do a full rest here and try to heal the people who are down at 1 hit point in particular?
They should
And
definitely be
shorter
healed.
than they came in? Oh shit, there was a rack in that torture room.
Oh, we could stretch him.
We could stretch him back out.
The thing about healing, when you sleep, you get 1 hit point.
Well, and our cleric is one of the affected parties.
I mean, I was going to start. So if I can say my prayer for an hour, then I would only be down -4. Yeah. So if I can just take an hour for that. Oh, groggy for the next hour and sustains. Okay. So yeah. So if I can say my prayer for an hour, then the minuses go away, and then I can start the healing train again. So yeah, I just need a little bit of time.
Healthy ones could help the orcs at the barricade. Dreeky's not too devastatingly wounded.
The dwarves are fine, as it turns out. They never took any wounds the whole time, which is ridiculous.
That's good.
Yeah, lucky. We'll take that.
Okay.
Like the passage down to this cavern column, did it get like super narrow? Was there any point at which it was like going to be too narrow for the giants to get through?
Well, as you can see, it's probably 10 feet wide. So no,
Yeah.
they could make it down here. The orcs are piling up rocks and boulders and stones to try and close
Corpses.
off this.
Okay.
There's ones at this door here, about midway down this passageway, And they seem quite nervous and quite eager to block this. It's a very old wooden door bound with moldering bands and a heavy bronze bolt securing it. But yeah, they could definitely make it down here, but they're trying to seal this off as best they can.
Okay.
They also tell you that there are lizard men in taverns to the north here that they
Wow.
have an uneasy truce with. They
Just say, I hope they
trade
live okay
food
with
and
them.
such. They mainly keep to themselves, so they warn you of those. But they also tell you that you're perfectly safe here for now.
A certain limited definition of the word safe, yes.